we had this house there, and there was like these devil statues.
Allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by, has a motion like this. And if you remember, girls are just not known for playing a lot of video games. This game was popular with girls. It was a scientific calculation that this set off a certain dopamine specifically in the female mind. What else go like this?
Tinder. What else?
The phone with Kim, I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family, and media tries to promote something. I said I am not allowing my daughter.
He doesn't even have security. And now, Northwest is trending all over again after showing off a wild new look. People can't stop talking. She's got a whole new vibe. Fake face pieces, temporary tattoos, a grill, bright blue braids, and even fake piercings. The internet is in shock. Amanda Bynes' name is getting dragged into it too, with people online saying things like, "What are they doing to that girl?" And Kardashians, "Stop acting like this is normal." They're pointing out how North's only 12, yet already rocking colored contacts, bold anime lashes, face decorations, and extensions. Some say it's way too grown. Even the jewelry's getting called out, with comments like, "She's 12 going on 29. Now Kim's jumping in, defending the whole thing by saying she's just letting North express herself. But Kanye's not staying quiet. He's claiming it's something way deeper. He's been calling it some kind of initiation and warning that the Kardashians are trying to turn North into an industry puppet. He's been shouting about this for years. When Kim first gave North her own TikTok account at just 9, Kanye lost it. He said the Kardashians were keeping him from his kids and not respecting his boundaries. He told them straight up, "Tell her security not finna be in between me and my kids, and also tell her don't have my daughter wearing lipstick on TikTok."
Kardashian, stop acting like this is normal. This girl is 12 with colored contacts, fake anime lashes, fake face stats, blue hair extensions, plus a blacked out girl. Like, come on, it comes to a point. Even the jewelry is frying me. Baby girl's 12.
Back then, people called Kanye controlling and paranoid. But now everyone's starting to see his side. This isn't just about makeup or clothes. Ye's been saying the whole system's designed to mess with kids' minds and flood them with content they shouldn't even be seeing. Let me tell you something. There's something Zayn once spoke out about that hits deep. He claimed the game Angry Birds wasn't just a cute mobile app. It was designed to pull real emotions out of people. And if you remember, back when it blew up, it was especially popular with girls. Zayn said it was no coincidence that it was scientifically made to trigger a specific dopamine rush in the female brain. Wild, right? And what else works like that? Tinder, Instagram. You see the pattern? It's all about creating that same addictive feeling, keeping people locked in. Now let's be real. Kanye definitely went off the rails sometimes with his rants, no doubt about it. But when you dig a little deeper, his main point actually makes sense. Every photo North posts, every outfit she rocks, every viral moment. It all keeps feeding the Kardashian empire and boosting the algorithm. That's exactly what Kanye's been yelling about for years. Kim and her crew know how to play this game. Attention is their currency. They'll do whatever it takes to stay trending, even if that means bringing their kids into the spotlight for engagement. That's what Ye's been warning everyone about. Now, let's talk about Kris Jenner's favorite trick, her secret weapon. The babies. Every single time there's drama brewing or a scandal spinning out of control, boom, suddenly there's a flood of adorable kid content on every feed. And sure, they've got a big family, so it's normal to post about the kids. But people have noticed something fishy. The more chaos there is around the Kardashians, the more cute family posts you'll see. Take Kim, for example. Her feed's usually packed with Skims promos, perfume drops, and fashion shoots, but right when the heat's on, suddenly it's all cozy mom moments and family smiles. Coincidence? Maybe, or maybe not. So here's the thing. Kim's whole vibe flipped overnight. When she announced her divorce, her entire feed transformed into a full-on supermom zone. Suddenly, it was all family moments, wholesome vibes, and cute kid pics everywhere. And that went on for weeks, right while the divorce headlines were exploding. Then, just like that, she switched back to the bold looks, the fashion shoots, and selling everything under the sun again. It was like watching a marketing switch flip in real time. See, the Kardashians aren't just a family, they're a whole attention empire. Every scandal, every outfit, every tearful clip is part of the machine. Nothing's random, it's all strategy. Kris Jenner figured this out ages ago. Controversy equals clicks, and clicks mean cash. She turned drama into a business model. Now check this clip. Kim's on camera saying, "Mom was like, it looks great, take it off." And Kim replies, "I don't want my chest out." Then Kris says, "Just pose in the oranges, it's fine." And Kim claps back, "Mom, why don't you do it?" Like, what? That moment alone showed how deep the image control goes in that family. And this right here is exactly why Kanye's been so scared about his kids growing up in that world. Remember when he dropped that message online saying, "Don't let Kris make you do Playboy like she made Kylie and Kim do." Hollywood is a giant brothel. Corn destroyed my family, and I deal with the addiction. Instagram promotes it. Not gonna let it happen to Northie in Chicago. That was his breaking point. So now people are asking, is North just exploring her own style, or is she slowly being shaped into the next face of the Kardashian legacy? Either way, it's got everyone talking. Let's talk facts. The receipts don't lie. North is only 12, not even a full teenager yet, and somehow she's going viral every few weeks for looking way older than she is. Every time it happens, the media runs wild with it. The internet loses its mind, and guess what? The Kardashians cash in on the buzz every single time. It's a pattern that keeps repeating like clockwork. And this is exactly where things start connecting back to that huge Balenciaga scandal. Remember those creepy campaigns that got everyone disgusted and how Kim refused to completely cut ties with them? The backlash was massive.
Two things I said. Tell her security not finna be in between me and my kids. And also tell her don't have my daughter wearing lipstick.
People were like, "Why aren't you speaking out?" And Kim tried to calm things down by saying, "I'm not part of that campaign. I don't know what's happening. Let me research it first." Then she later said, "As soon as I saw what everyone was seeing online, I spoke out, gave my thoughts, and denounced it." But people still didn't buy it because she hesitated. And that's why Kanye kept saying it wasn't just about his family, it's about Hollywood as a whole. The fashion and entertainment industries are blurring lines and pushing kids into adult spaces in ways that just don't sit right. Fast forward to 2025, and now we've got North West at 12 years old posing in fits that people are comparing to full-on Balenciaga looks. It's shocking. How does Kim think that's okay? Especially knowing the symbolism behind those outfits? And here's the wild part. One of those photos people are talking about wasn't even recent. It was taken back in 2022 when North was only 9. That's not just a random coincidence. That's a whole timeline of calculated moves. The masks, the flashy outfits, the fake tattoos, grills, and piercings, it's all giving the same eerie pattern we've seen again and again in Hollywood. It's like a playbook at this point. And now, here's where things get really wild. The so-called Illuminati angle. Now, nobody's saying it's 100% real, but wow, the symbolism is a little too spot on to ignore. On the surface, North's style just looks like edgy preteen fashion. But when you line it up with the aesthetics Hollywood and high fashion always use, it starts to look like a full-blown transformation moment. And honestly, even if you don't buy into any secret society theories, there's still something super uncomfortable about putting a 12-year-old through such a massive public makeover. Millions of people are watching, judging, and sharing every single post. That's the exact thing Kanye's been shouting about for years. He's been saying it's not just about clothes. It's about how fame eats people alive, starting young. Now, to be fair, some people are still standing by Kim saying Kanye's not exactly the world's best role model either. And yeah, from one perspective, you could argue that Kim's just letting North explore her creativity and find her own style. That's what some fans believe. But here's where it hits different. It's not about makeup or temporary tattoos anymore. It's about exposure. North's not just dressing up for fun in private, she's doing it for millions of viewers online. Every post gets shared, judged, and picked apart. That's not childhood anymore, that's content creation. And that's exactly what Kanye's been warning about non-stop. How social media and celebrity culture can turn kids into brands before they even get a chance to grow up. It's not just fashion anymore, it's business. Hey everybody, I just got off the phone with Kim, Kanye said, sounding heated. I told her to stop antagonizing me with this TikTok thing. I said, it's never again. I am her father. I know y'all don't respect fathers and the idea of family the media tries to promote. I said, I'm not allowing my daughter to be used by TikTok, to be used by Disney. That call shook people up. It's clear Kanye's not just upset about one social media post. He's seeing the bigger picture.
She'll go to her dad. She'll be like, Dad is the best. He has it all figured out. He doesn't have a nanny. He doesn't have a chef. He doesn't have...
The way he sees it, these massive corporations, the social platforms, and the brands are all in the same game, using kids to keep profits rolling in. And sadly, it's not just about North. We've seen this movie play out too many times before. Think about it. Amanda Bynes, Justin Bieber, Miley Cyrus, Willow Smith, all of them grew up in the spotlight way too early. They were pushed into fame before they could even figure out who they were. And then came the breakdowns, the transformations, the headlines. And now, with North, people are seeing the same pattern. The visuals, the styling, the public exposure. It's like the same story on repeat. And when you throw the Kardashian brand and all that Balenciaga-style imagery into the mix, it stops looking like innocent fun and starts looking like something way more strategic. Fans online are saying it's not just about self-expression anymore, it's a full PR blueprint. Now, Kim's out here defending herself, saying she's just being a protective mom. But people aren't buying it that easily. Critics are pointing out that a truly protective parent wouldn't have their kids constantly in front of cameras or out on those paparazzi strolls. Some even claim Kim tips off photographers ahead of time so the perfect family moment gets caught on camera. Whether that's true or not, the pattern is impossible to ignore. Gary Morgan, the former CEO of Splash News, straight up spilled that Kim's been in the middle of setting up her own photo ops. He said she's known for staging shots of herself and her kids, making sure every angle, every flash, every smile goes exactly how she wants it. Nothing's left to chance. It's all production. And remember that clip that went viral a few years back? The one where Kim was at the mall with North in Chicago? That video had people seriously uncomfortable. You could clearly see little Chicago getting overwhelmed, fans yelling, cameras flashing, total chaos everywhere. But instead of pulling her close or shielding her, Kim sat Chicago on her lap and literally turned her toward the crowd, like she was putting her on display. It was hard to watch, and it didn't stop there. When they were leaving the mall, it looked like Kim made sure the paparazzi had the perfect view. Every step, every angle, perfectly framed. Sure, it's true that Kim can't stop people from recording her in public, but you have to admit, it's strange how often her family's random outings seem like full-on productions. You almost never see other celebrities parading their kids in front of cameras like that. And let's be real, it gets even more questionable when you notice how Kim and her sisters sometimes include their daughters in their glam or thirst trap-style photos. It's not illegal, but it does raise eyebrows. Some people say everyone's just overthinking it. But honestly, when you remember Hollywood's dark history and all the strange things that have gone down behind the scenes, it's hard not to feel uneasy. There's something off about how normal this has become, and people are starting to wake up to it. So now it's your turn. What do you think about all this? Is North just being a regular 12-year-old testing out her style? Or is there something deeper going on behind the scenes? Some people say Kanye was just overreacting, while others think he saw this coming from miles away. Do you believe he's right about how the industry uses fame? Or do you think he's just the wrong messenger with the right message? I really want to know where you stand on this because the internet split right down the middle on it. Is this self-expression or is it image control in disguise? Let's talk about it. Make sure to like, subscribe, drop your thoughts in the comments, and share this video with someone who's been following this wild story. I'll catch you in the next one. Stay tuned, it's about to get even crazier.